はい、平成26年の四角3になります。先に語句に目を練習しておいてください。で、だいたい1ページ2分半ぐらいで読むことを意識しましょう。ざっとでいいです。Please imagine you are walking through dark woods. You see only trees around you and hear only the sound of your feet. It's very quiet. Then, after you walk for a few minutes, you begin to see a large field in front of you. When you get there, it's still so dark that the large field. No, wait, look up at the sky. You see many, many beautiful stars. 100, 1,000, more. Some stars look large and others look small. They are like diamonds shining in the dark sky. You are so surprised that you don't know what to say. Have you had an experience like this? Maybe some of you experienced this when you went camping with your family or friends. For example, it is exciting to everyone to see such a beautiful night sky, but unfortunately, that has become difficult recently. Light pollution. Have you ever heard about it? You need to know about it to understand why we can't see many stars in the night sky these days. Many of you may know about air pollution or water pollution. They mean that the air or water gets so dirty that people's lives are affected. However, light pollution is a little different. Light pollution is a series of problems caused by too much artificial light or by improper ways of lighting at night. It is becoming difficult for people to see many stars at night, too. But that is just one of the problems. Actually, there are more. Because of so much artificial light, animals and plants are also affected by light pollution. Light pollution may not be known to many people in Japan, but in fact, there are reports from some countries about the problems it causes. The problem of light pollution has appeared as we try to make our lives more convenient. Today, there are a lot of street lights in big towns and cities, so we can walk around safely at night. Thanks to convenience stores and vending machines, we can go and buy things we need even late at night. When there was not so much artificial light in our everyday lives, it was easy for people to see many stars too with their own eyes, even in big cities. Sometimes they were able to see the Milky Way. However, we are now losing the chance to see a beautiful night sky. If you can have a nice experience like that, you will be more interested in the world of stars and planets far away from the Earth. Do living things like us live on the stars we can see from here? Can we travel to the stars someday in the future? It is interesting and exciting to imagine it too. Such things, isn't it? To some animals, light pollution has caused more serious problems. For example, think about what has happened to migrating birds. Some of them are nocturnal, so they can see well. Even when it is very dark, they usually travel at night to move from one area to another. When they see bright things around them, however, they are easily attracted to those bright things. So, When they fly into an area which has a lot of buildings and towers shining with bright lights, they lose their sense of direction and don't know where they are flying. Some of them, after flying around the same place again and again, get so tired that they finally drop and hit the ground. Others, especially young birds, hit the head against buildings. Sea turtles are also affected when a lot of street lights are shining around them. They usually lay their eggs on dark beaches. They come up from the ocean at night after they finish laying the eggs. They go back to the sea by looking for light on the sea. When the light from the moon and stars is reflected on the sea, they can easily find which way to go. However, if they lay eggs on beaches with bright street lights, they are confused by the lights and lose their sense of direction. They can't see where the ocean is. Unfortunately, some of them come up to streets and are hit by cars. How about humans? Are humans also affected by light pollution? There are some problems light pollution causes for human bodies, though those problems are not as serious as the problems caused for animals like migrating birds and sea turtles. For example, if you continue to work for many hours in your office with too much artificial light, you will feel your eyes are very tired. Or if a lot of artificial light from outside comes into your room, it may sometimes be difficult for you to sleep well. It too. Now, what can we do about this problem? First of all, we can reduce the number of street lights that are not really necessary. In some places, streets are very bright because of light from shops and office buildings. We may think of turning off some of the lights in the street. In fact, the lights of some vending machines are turned off during the night, though they are still working. So we should change the design in a way that will reduce such waste. For example, by putting a cover on the lights, we can have light going towards the ground and light going into the sky. Then we will be able to reduce energy waste and light pollution. Light pollution is one of many problems in the natural environment today. There are some international groups that are working to change the situation for the better. In Europe, there are some countries which have started making efforts to stop this problem, such as making rules. In fact, this is a problem which many people won't have to now know about. If more and more people around the world do something about this problem, the lives of animals affected by light pollution will be saved. People will also be able to have more chances to enjoy seeing beautiful stars with their own eyes again. It is important for us, especially for children, to have it too, such an experience that will give us a chance to think more about the natural world around us and about things we can do to make our planet a better place to live.